Alright, hey everybody, that time again for another collection update video, and I got quite a bit to show you all, so without further ado, let's get started. First up, I did get some video games. I got a Japanese DS game. I haven't gotten one of these in quite some time, it's at least not since I've been back from Japan. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy, but yes, I got Powerpuff Girls Z, the game, Game de Demashita Powerpuff Girls Z is the title. And yeah, this is the cheapest one on the market, and unfortunately this package did get lost in the mail, and fortunately it just ended up in somebody else's mailbox, so yes, it did return, which is good. But that's all the DS games that I picked up, and I did pick up a couple of Switch games. I got Hello Kitty Island Adventure and Tales of Vesperia. I found this for 20 bucks at GameStop, and they originally had it listed for 24, and I got it for 20. So yeah, they really marked it down to like a few more dollars, which is nice. Picked it up for 20 bucks used. Definitely not a bad deal. This has been on my wish list for a while now, so I'm really glad to knock this one off the wish list. And I always keep the receipts and such, so I picked it up from, like I said, GameStop. And this I got from Amazon, the Hello Kitty game. And I'm currently playing it, which is why I don't have it in here, but yeah, this is a first party game, and you can usually tell it's first party because they have like artwork in the background here in the clear case. But I have been enjoying this game quite a bit. If you like Dreamlight Valley kind of games, then you'll definitely enjoy this one. I think it's a pretty fun game, and I love the artwork on the back of the box. So yeah, so if you like Dreamlight Valley, highly recommend Hello Kitty Island Adventure. But those are all the games that I picked up. Just a few, not too bad, and I'm currently trying to aim for at least 2 Switch games a month, so I did at least complete that. So that's awesome. But I guess I'll show you all the anime that I picked up. I got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Sinnoh League Victors. I still need the season before this one, but it was the cheapest one of the two, so I decided to go ahead and grab it. And it arrived in one piece, thankfully, so yeah, no damage to the disc or anything, no loose discs either. So that was really nice, and yeah, I look forward to watching more of Ash's journey. And next up here, I got the second season of Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun, and I actually finished rewatching this yesterday with a friend of mine, and I rewatched the first season as well with her, which is really cool. And yeah, I was really glad to get the second part to this awesome anime series. And if you do hear some crackling in the background, that's just actually the wind. The wind is pretty strong today, and that's one of the things about living up really high in a condo building. Your walls will creak. So yeah, if you're wondering what the noise is, that's what that is. I don't know if it's if you can hear it on camera or not, but yeah, that's what's going on there. And that's actually it for the anime. I did actually pick up Sonic X, the Japanese and English editions, on the spring sale on Amazon. It's supposed to arrive today. I'm hoping it'll arrive today before I end the video. And if not, then I guess I'll show it to you all in the next collection update. I also have another item that I have coming that didn't make it in time for the collection update. I'm assuming it's going to arrive next month, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine, I guess. So yeah, I did order Sonic X on the SDBD from Discotech Media. I do look forward to getting that in the mail. I did also pick up a couple of manga. This was actually from a friend of mine. This is Yuzu the Pet Vet, Volume 4. Now I just need Volumes 5 and 6, and then I have the whole series and I can binge through it. And I'm looking forward to eventually picking up those 2 volumes, and that's all that I need for Yuzu the Pet Vet. Always happy to have more of that series. Very cute. And then I also got the new Shugokara manga, the sequel. This is Shugokara Joel Joker, and I'm a little upset about the dimensions of this manga. Like, as you can see, this is the typical size for a shoujo manga, and it's like way larger than your typical shoujo manga size. So now I can't like line it up with my older Shugo Kara manga volumes. I'll have to put it with my taller books, which is really annoying, but whatever. I know the last few Shugo Kara manga volumes were released by Kodansha Comics, so this would be the standard size. So yeah, I'm a little annoyed that they didn't make it the same dimensions as the standard size, but whatever. I mean, at least we did get it in English, and I think they did re-release the original series, so maybe if you missed out on getting the original print volumes from Del Rey, then the newer releases might be the same size as Jewel Joker. I'm not too sure though. If anybody did get the reprints, definitely let me know down in the comments below if you know if it's the same size as this or not. I'm definitely curious to see if it is, but yeah, that's all the media that I picked up. The rest that I got here is just like random toys and things, and I guess I'll go ahead and show I guess one of the random things that I got, and I got the Kellogg's Pokemon cereal box, and I wanted to archive this in my collection because I think this is just so cool and very nostalgic. I used to eat this cereal back in the day. Here's the ingredients for anyone curious what was in it. But yeah, you can see this is vintage Y2K, and this is just really nostalgic to have, and I just love the logo here. And I have no idea where I'm going to display this. I might display it in my nostalgia shelf. I might have to take some things out so that I can put this in place of that. I don't know. I'll have to do some rearranging, I suppose, but we'll see. If not, then I'll just like put this maybe in a folder and protect it. That's kind of maybe what I'm going for, or I might just leave it in my Pokemon card binder if it's not too tall. We'll see if it's too tall. If it's too tall, then I'll put it on a shelf or in a folder. I have to see what to do with this and how I can best protect this. But yeah, this is really, really cool. Really happy to have that. Next up, I did pick up some figures. I got quite a bit of figures here. I got Totodile, the 4-inch Pokemon Selects figure, and I got this for 10 bucks from Target, and I'm tempted to get the Pichu as well, and if it's still there, I may pick it up for the April collection update, because these were only like 10 bucks at my Target. So I thought 10 bucks was a great deal for this Totodile. That's pretty awesome. And then I also went to, like I said, a GameStop, and I picked up quite a few more things from there. I got the Espeon battle figure. I never see this one, and I'm hoping to get all the evolutions at some point. I really want to get Umbreon as well. I also grabbed Gengar, and I got Leafeon as well. I did not have Leafeon either, but Leafeon was $10. Here's some of the other figures. I want to get a few of these with the Diglett, and I want to make like a Pokemon terrarium with some of like these smaller figures. I think that would be really fun to do. Maybe I'll do a YouTube video about that. I'm not too sure. I haven't really decided about that yet. And yeah, I might grab a few of these ones as well. Maybe some of the Lotads and such. But yeah, this one was $10 as well at GameStop. Really good deal. And Gengar was a little bit more. He was $12. But here's some of the figures from this set. And I did see Tyranitar, but I really just wanted the Gengar. They had a couple of Gengars, so I just grabbed one. But that's all the Pokemon Selects, or Pokemon Battle figures rather, that I grabbed. I did get one Pokemon Selects, and that was the Totodile. And I may eventually get the Pichu from that set, because I don't think I really want any of the others. Yeah, I don't think I really want the Eevee. I mean, the Eevee is cute, but I think I would rather have Totodile or Pichu, because I don't really have anything Pichu. I guess the Cyndaquil is cute too, but I didn't see that one. And yeah, so I just decided out of those I wanted Totodile. So anyways, that is all the Pokemon figures that I picked up. And last up here, I did find one of the DC Sonic crossover figures, and the one that I really wanted the most was the Shadow Batman crossover. This is a 5-inch Shadow figure. And I think I might keep this one sealed because I think the artwork on here is just really cool. Really, really cool. Really dope. And yeah, the figure itself is also very cool as well. So I was really happy to find this. And he was like $15 at Target. I got this at Target. And then they also had some of these figures at GameStop. They were also $15, so they're roughly the same price at both stores. But yeah, so anyways, that is my little haul for the month of March. I didn't really get a whole lot, I feel like, this month, which I guess isn't so bad. But anyways, I guess I'll line all these up and we'll do a collection overview, put everything away, and end the video. Let's do it. Alright, I guess let's go ahead and open up some of these figures. There we go. There's Espeon. You can move the head and the legs, which is nice. A really cute little figure. Really glad I got it. And here is the checklist of some of the figures that are available. Definitely want to get the Poochyena and Minccino. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen these guys either. Tendmouse. So that's all from that set that are available. Pretty cool. I guess we'll go ahead and unbox Leafeon next. Let's go ahead and get him out of the plastic prison. Here is Leafeon, really cute. And you can't move the tail, but you can move the legs, all of the legs anyway. And yeah, you can move the head as well, to whichever way you like. So there's Leafeon, and here's Espeon together. Pretty cute. Now let's get Gengar out next. It's always difficult getting them out. Like, at least sometimes it is. This one does not want to break. Hold on. Okay. There we go. So here is Gengar. And I might have to clean up his teeth a little bit. See, there's a little bit of gunk on his teeth. Hopefully I can get that out. But I really like this Gengar. When you press him down, his tongue comes out. Really cute. Bleh. That's cute. There he is on the floor. That's really cool. I love Gengar, he's one of my favorites. So yeah, really happy to have this guy here. So next up, I guess, let's get the Totodile out. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. Actually, let's see if there's any more Pokemon figures in the checklist on Gengar. Okay, there's Sandshrew and Captain Pikachu, and then Diglett, which I know I want Diglett. I may want the Sandshrew as well, if I can find him. So, yeah, here's some of the other ones. There's Phanpy and Captain Pikachu, and then Pidgeotto, and then Annihilate? I think that's how you say his name? I don't know. Alright, let's get the Totodile out. I went ahead and did this part off camera just to save y'all some time here. So let's get this out. Alright, I had to get him out off camera again, but just got him out. So here he is out of the box. He looks really cute. Really well detailed, I feel like. Really nice figure. And here he is next to Gengar. He's about the same size as a Gengar, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, these are all of them together. Kind of the larger size Pokemon from these sets, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I do have another checklist here that we can look through together before I forget. Looks like there's Azumarill and Azumarill, however you say it, Bagon, Aron, Magnemite, Blitzel, Tentacool, Quaxwell, Kabutops, and yeah, a whole bunch of others. So that's all from this set that you can get. Really cool. So that is it for the figures, and I will put these guys up on the shelf, so let's go ahead and do that, figure out where they're gonna go. So I have my Flareon and Sylveon. I was about to say Eevee. I have Flareon and Sylveon here from this line, and I don't think I have any more room on my Pokemon shelf to really put them here. You know, unless I move some of the Mario figures over, then I can just dedicate this to being like entirely a Pokemon shelf, which I might end up having to do. So I don't know, I'll have to decide what all I want to do here. Let's see. Okay, I did actually manage to squeeze them in here, surprisingly. But eventually some of these little figures are going to go in my little Pokemon terrariums, so a lot of these will not be in here. And unfortunately, Leafeon's feet are off center. Like, the left foot is a bit shorter than his right, which is kind of annoying, especially like if you just want his legs just kind of all standing and not really like forward motion. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but he does seem to stand okay like that, so I'll just keep him like that for now. But yeah, I have 4 evolutions so far. I still need Umbreon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and who else do I need? Glaceon. So yeah, I'm like halfway there. Then of course, you know, I have a bunch of little Eevees already. Like one of my favorite ones here is this one with the flowers. It's really cute. And I recently got the Oddish, and I got this Sleeping Eevee in Japan, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's my Pokemon figurine collection so far, at least on this shelf. I'll have to figure out where I'll put Gengar and Totodile, so let's see where all I can put them, I guess. Alright, for Totodile, I think I'm just going to leave him right here by my 3DS collection. I have Gengar right up here with my DS collection. I don't know where else I'll put them, so I guess for now, just putting them there will be good. I think they look really cute by the DS and 3DS collections. Especially Totodile, I really like where he is right here. Looks really cool. Okay, for my 2 Switch games, Tales of Vesperia and Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And I think I'm just going to put them right here. and I'll just keep piling that up, at least for now, and then I'll eventually have to double layer it like right here. And yeah, that'll just have to be a thing, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the current state of my Switch collection. And it's a little bit dark back here because like the sofa is like pushed really far in for some reason, but whatever. Yeah, these are some of my Switch games that I have. I do apologize for how dark it is, but you know, I've seen my collection multiple times. But yeah, I do try to keep it as organized as possible. I do have my little plushies here from the Harvest Moon, what do you call it? Our Story of Seasons, I guess, rather, the limited edition box sets. So yeah, anyway, that's the update with my Switch collection. Alright, so right now I'm by my anime cabinet. This is where I keep all my anime DVDs. And I'm gonna put away these two right here. So I have all these Pokemon DVDs, and I think I'm gonna put this Pokemon season right here. So the last one I need for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl will go right here. So yeah, I do have space for that one, and eventually I will get it if I see it on sale for a decent price. And I have Iruma-kun Season 2. This will go down here with all my Blu-rays, and I have Iruma-kun Season 1 right here. For some reason it didn't come with a slipcover, which I find interesting. But yeah, there we go. I just need to get Season 3, then I have all the Iruma-kun seasons on Blu-ray, which is awesome. Eventually I will be getting that this year, so I can watch it in time for Season 4. But yeah, that is the anime cabinet situation. It's slowly but surely growing. It's really, really awesome. So much cool anime. And I intend on plowing through some of the anime that I own here on DVD, because I feel like I haven't really watched, at least not all of it. I've seen a lot of these series already, but I haven't seen all of them, that's for sure. But you know, at least I do own them. I can decide when I want to watch them or not watch them or whatever. And I can watch them with my own time, which is nice. But yeah, anyways, that is really it for the situation with my anime cabinet. Let's go ahead back into the game room and end the video. Let's do it. By the way, I did also pick up these really cool Pikachu cables for the Game Boy Color, and I believe these were only released in Japan. I did pick these up from eBay, and these are just really cute, really adorable. And yeah, I really like this design for these trading cables. So yeah, it also has like a Pokeball on it as well. But yeah, I did pick up these really cute little Pikachu cables for the Game Boy Color, and I'm really happy to have them. But otherwise, that is all of my pickups for the month of March. Alright, so that's going to do it for this collection update video. I want to thank you all again so much for being here, for hanging out, enjoying some fun show vibes here on the channel. That's what we do here. And yeah, I do apologize for being kind of MIA. I have been busy working and with general life stuff, so hopefully I'll get back to it at some point in April. Just kind of needed a little bit of a break. But yes, I will be uploading the next Japan video soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. And once I'm done with all the Japan videos, I'll get back to, you know, regular daily life kind of vlogging in the modern day, which would be this year. I might even have to move it over to next year. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, I am currently working on the third coloring book, as you all may know. I'm like halfway done with it, so it should hopefully be out maybe sometime, I don't know, like later in the year. I'm hoping maybe by the fall I'll be done. If not, then maybe like towards the end of the summer. That's kind of my goal that I'm going for. But yeah, I do have some colored in pages from my previous coloring books from you guys, so I will show some colored in pages so y'all can kind of see the art in my coloring books if you want to help support it. Maybe this will help your decision or not, or you can share it with friends or family. Anyone you may know who may like it. Definitely is a huge help. So anyways, yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.